Like most of you, I suspect, there are many incidents in my life that I could have chosen to talk about today. But I've chosen one that happened many years ago. I grew up in a small southeast town in Iowa called Keosauqua. And when I was a junior in high school in the mid-60s, we were invited by a neighboring school to come to a dance. A young black man and I were smiling at each other across the dance floor. And eventually, he got up the nerve to come ask me to dance. I can't tell you how much I wanted to say yes. But in the few seconds that I had, as I saw him walking toward me, and my chance to decide on my response, my whole body seemed to know that saying yes would have repercussions that I could not even begin to understand. This happened 56 years ago. So why does it still resonate in my body and spirit? It's only recently I've begun to understand the depth of its meaning for me. I'm just beginning to see that in that moment, 400 years of history came crashing down on that young man and me. What should have been a moment of teenage awkwardness, curiosity, and delight came loaded with a weight that I was not ready to bear. In the past decade or so, I've been blessed to have developed many deep and lasting friendships with Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. And more, I feel the grief of all the opportunities that I missed for decades. Opportunities for friendships and experiences with people outside my white community that would have enriched my life enormously. As many of us are doing right now, I am learning more every day, taking classes, reading books, talking with friends about the history that has separated people in this country for centuries. It's clear to me that in the time I have left, I will never understand it all. I also know that I continue to make mistakes, from small microaggressions to thinking patterns that come from being from the dominant white culture that I'm completely unaware of. It takes courage to confront our own ignorance. But I remind myself it's only a fraction of the courage that it took that young man 56 years ago to walk across a dance floor and ask me to dance. This I believe.